have a favorite time of year. Birthdays, summer, winter vacations, holidays, and others. Mine happens to be football season, where I get to sit down and watch my Bengals go to work. Unfortunately, I've grown up watching and learning to expect the worst and pray for at least a close game. I can't even count the number of times I've had the incredulous feeling of watching a game that is winnable slip away before my eyes. Sometimes this is due to the other team being a better group. Sometimes it is due to what can only be described as boneheaded plays or the worst play calling of the decade. This team has been ridiculed through most of the 21st century as being a team dedicated to mediocrity and poor coaching decisions. Not to mention poor draft picks, difficulty with athlete behavior, absence of a team bond, and falling apart when the pressure was on to win the game. The phrases choking and not present in big game moments are reminiscent of the days that our fans almost came to expect the lead to be lost and the important play to be fumbled. We all have either experienced or observed these types of mistakes happen in our own competitions or while watching our favorite teams. We are inevitably frustrated and confused, searching for the reasons of how such a simple play or athletic move could have been botched so badly. Most of the time, if you listen to the post-game interviews, athletes and coaches alike alone own responsibility for their mistake and say something along the lines of "I hadn't considered all the options, I wasn't ready for it," or "I couldn't make the play happen in time." These speeches allude to one thing: a lack of present awareness. Their minds are elsewhere, not completely focused on the goal of the current play, too much anxiety before they initiate their designated route, and not getting appropriately set before the play, and more. We can forget that athletes are humans too, and they deal with a tremendous amount of pressure every performance to be their best. If they are not training their mind to be sharp and alert like they've trained their body, they can make mistakes that the public determine to be unacceptable. An athlete can be at the peak of physical fitness, but if they neglect their mind's capacities, simple mistakes can become abundantly problematic. It has been shown that if an athlete is able to stay in the moment, take each play for what it is without judgment, try to learn from their mistakes, and focus their attention on a single play at a time, athletic performance is actually improved. This is accomplished through mindfulness-based interventions. Mindfulness aims to establish mental focus by learning skills and enhanced concentration, the ability to refocus on the present play despite what happened in the last play, and decreasing performance anxiety, which pulls the athlete away from the objectives of their current game plan. I plan to determine if mindfulness is an effective way of helping improve an athlete's ability to stay in the flow of the game and to avoid making the boneheaded mistakes like my beloved Bengals.